Curtis again, back for another episode of Kurt's Corner. Many people have asked me, why I do these stupid videos about Trump and his idiotic chaos that's being created today. And it's because basically I just can't shut up. And I thought I need to speak up, because what I believe is happening is we're normalizing his behavior, his ability to piss off countries with words that he doesn't seem to think about before he opens his mouth. I spent a good part of my life opening my mouth and paying for it later. The only problem here is when Trump opens his mouth, the rest of us are going to pay for it later. With that being said, I have to correct something I said yesterday. I gave Kellyanne Conway benefit of the doubt yesterday, and I actually said I felt sorry for her because she misspoke when she was talking about the Bowling Green massacre. After a little further investigation, it turns out that this is the third time in 3 years that Kellyanne Conway has referred to the Bowling Green massacre, which we all know now never happened. I also know that CNN doesn't use Kellyanne Conway anymore, and it's not because they want to get back at Trump. It's because Kellyanne Conway, she no longer has any credibility. So chances are you're only going to see her from now on Fox News. The other reason that I wanted to talk to you today was about a guy by the name of Jared Taylor. Right off the top of my head, I can't tell you the movement that he's part of, but basically what it boils down to is Jared Taylor, and you can Google him if you think I'm just making this up. Jared Taylor is part of a group that believes the United States is here specifically for white people to be at the top of the food chain. He thinks that if there was no diversity, that everybody would get along. So, in his own words, he says Trump's Muslim ban is what he's been hoping for a long time, and it fits right in with what he wants. Because if they keep out all people of color, whites will not become a minority. Now, I know it sounds almost like a conspiracy theory coming from me if you haven't done your research. But what it looks like right now is that Jared Taylor is absolutely correct when he says what Donald Trump wants to do with America and make it white again, white majority forever, and get rid of all people of color. Now, right now, if you're of Mexican descent, if you're African American, in the group of people, and I'll leave a link for you to go see this video I'm talking about, and he has many of them on YouTube. The only people who would be safe here in the United States would be Caucasian and Chinese people, and he says Chinese people because he believes they're smart. He doesn't believe that there's any way a person of color can be as smart as him, and he believes that that's what Donald Trump believes, and I believe that's what Donald Trump believes also. And again, I'll put that link up for you. The last thing I want to say is, this country was built by immigrants, period. I know that the people in charge right now want you to think differently, but this country was built by frickin' immigrants. period. Right now, there are 97 tech companies that have written letters to Congress with their concerns with this Muslim ban because of the people that they use, you know. Again, I go back to, you know, immigrants aren't taking your jobs. They're not. Donald Trump is somebody who's full of hate, full of self-loathing. Oh, which brings me to the point of Saturday Night Live. I haven't watched Saturday Night Live before Trump started running for president. I probably hadn't watched it in 10 years. But I gotta say, it's the greatest show on earth. The problem I have with Trump and Saturday Night Live is, well, actually today, Sean Spicer said, Saturday Night Live used to be funny, but now I think they're being kind of mean. So the question I pose to you is, if Donald Trump can be a mean asshole throughout his entire campaign, and now just go after people who say bad things about him, why is it that Saturday Night Live has to be nice to him? This guy's a president of the United States. Are we going to worry about a war if the dictator in North Korea, if he thinks Saturday Night Live is funny, are we going to worry about going to a nuclear war? The last thing I'd like to do, because there's a lot of people who listen to what I say and talk a ton of shit online. So here's my offer. I'd like for you to come and you can be on Kurt's Corner with me and voice your dissenting opinion. And, we can hash it out on the air. That'll give you the opportunity to speak your piece. But I will warn you ahead of time that you need to do your homework before you come here. I don't disagree with everything that Trump has come to us with, but I'll tell you right now, I disagree with 99% of it. I think that guy has about as much business being the president of the United States as I do flying a frickin' space shuttle. So, for those of you that tell me, hey, give the guy a chance, I say to you, if your house is on fire, are you going to tell the firefighters, hey, give it an opportunity to burn itself out? Because I'm sure it will burn itself out eventually. I'm not willing to wait until this guy burns down the United States of America. And with that being said, I'm out of here for today. I said I was going to do a Fukushima video. I'm still working on it. That's coming. Unfortunately, Donald Trump and his administration just keep doing dumb shit. And I choose to voice my opinion. So, everybody have a great day. Enjoy the snow in the Seattle area, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks once again for coming out to Kurt's Corner.